Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Oh. Oh. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Yo Antah Pravishya Mama Vachamimam Prasuptam Sanjeevayatya Shakti Dharasvadhamna अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् समचरणसरोजम् सान्द्रनीलाम्बुदाभम् जघननिहितपाणिम् मण्डनम् मण्डनानाम् तरुणतुलसीमालाम् कन्धरम् कञ्जनेत्रम् सदयधवलहासम् विठ्ठलं चिन्तयामि विठ्ठलं चिन्तयामि. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas present in tonight's Eknathi Bhagawat session. We have just begun chapter 17 last evening. We have completed first 10 OVs. We begin from the 11th OV. Over to you, Eknathi.
By the grace of his feet, I have happily explained in poetry the first half of the 11th division skanda of Srimad Bhagavat. 12. In that half part, Uddhava has asked the Lord Sri Krishna what are his important manifestations which are enumerated by the Lord for the convenience of meditation by the devotees. 13. During that enumeration, the Lord Sri Krishna said to Uddhava that he is the Atman, the Rama within, on which his devotees concentrate their minds. 14. Thereupon, Uddhava felt a doubt. He thought that there are innumerable persons occupied heavily in the performance of rituals, and many of them have become addicted to those activities. How is it possible for them to be liberated? 15. I will ask the Lord how persons doing rituals will not feel proud of their performance and doing their ordinated duties, they will be able to be free. 16. He mused that the spouse of goddess Lakshmi has himself told that he is the action which is being performed by Sattvic persons, which is at the end of 16th chapter. 17. I will ask him to explain in a lucid way how the action, which is according to the scriptures itself, becomes the nature of Brahman, which is the secret of spiritual efforts. 18. This was the intention of Uddhava, and in order to get his doubt removed, he began to ask questions to the Lord about the base of the systems of castes and ashramas and about the nature of Swadharma, duties indicated for the respective castes and ashrama.
उद्धव उवाच यस्त्वया विहितः पूर्वं धर्मस्त्वद्भक्तिलक्षणः वर्णाश्रमाचारवतां सर्वेषां द्विपदामपि.
Meaning of the verse, Uddhava said, O Lord, earlier you have explained the duties of the devotees who are belonging to castes and ashramas as well as duties of ordinary men. 19. Uddhava said, O Lord of the devotees, while listening to your explanations of your manifestations, I began to doubt how your devotion can be successful even while performing the duties laid down by the scriptures. 20. You have been telling most empathetically right from the beginning in this kalpa that by observing the man's own duties, he automatically becomes your devotee. And in the wake of that subject, you have very clearly, specifically explained the caste system and the system of the four stages in personal life. 21. Thus, you have clearly postulated the highest achievement and the devotion to God are definitely possible by observance of one's own duty.
यथानुष्ठीयमानेन त्वयि भक्तिर्नृणां भवेत् स्वधर्मेणारविन्दाक्ष तत्समाख्यातुमर्हसि.
Meaning of the verse, O Lord, with eyes like the petals of lotus, please tell me how your devotees can be your worshippers while they are doing their ordained duties. 22. Please listen, O lotus-eyed Achyuta. Please tell how men can naturally be worshipping you while performing their fixed duties in home and society. 23. O lotus-eyed, O spouse of goddess Kamala, O the image of grace, O Madhava, please tell me that state of skillful duty performed by your devotees. 24. You may say here, whom did I tell this skill before the beginning of the Kalpa? Please listen to my request.
पुरा किल महाबाहो धर्मं परमकं प्रभो यत्तेन हंसरूपेण ब्रह्मणेभ्यार्थमाधव.
Meaning of the verse, O Madhava, O Lord of powerful arms, in the past you have taught this great religion to the sons of Lord Brahma when you adopted the body of a swan. 25. Eknath says the term Mahabaho is used here because the Lord can hold together the whole universe in his powerful arms. 26. Uddhava said, you are the guide to direct everybody to do his duty. You are the primordial teacher and you are the one who advised God, the creator, about the social setup of castes and the four stages in the life of the individual and their relative duties. 27. Adopting a body of a swan, you had earlier taught in details the importance of doing one's duty, and also some time back you have told me in short what you had taught them. 28. But I have not understand clearly the teaching in respect of the ordained duties as to what are their specific characteristics are. 29. So, please tell me the same groups of duties according to the caste and age stages, ashramas, which you had told to Sanaka and others. 30. You might tell me to refer to those rules of conduct which are even now valid and prevalent from that time through those Kumaras, but that is not possible for me.
इदानीं सुमहता कालेनामित्रकर्षण न प्रायो भविता मर्त्यलोके प्रागनुशासितः.
Meaning of the verse, by lapse of so much time from those days, those rules are not known perfectly by anybody now in this world of the mortals, O the slayer of enemies. 31. You are called the slayer of enemies because you destroy the enemies of the seeker, which are desire, anger, greed, pride, etc. 32. I have surrendered myself totally to you because I do not find in all the three worlds anybody else who can destroy the enemies of the devotees. 33. You had taught the sons of Brahma at the beginning of this kalpa, but as a lot of time has elapsed since then, mostly nobody knows the rules of conduct in these days. 34. Nowadays, generally people are not very careful or alert about performing their own duties. They have forgotten those things and now they are more interested in satisfying their hunger and desire. 35. Thus, there is no teacher available who can convince people about the importance of observing duties and thereafter. Oh, the ruler of Vaikunta, it will be better if you yourself tell me about the faith in the performance of duties by all the people.
वक्ता कर्ता वितानान्यः धर्मस्याच्युत ते भुवि सभायामपि वैरिञ्च्याम् यत्र मूर्तिधरः कलाः कर्त्रा कर्त्रा वित्रा प्रवक्त्रा च भवता मधुसूदन त्यक्ते महितले देव विनष्टं कः प्रवक्ष्यति.
Meaning of the verse, other than you, O Achyuta, there is none to teach, institute, or defend this righteous course of earth, not even in the Brahma's court, where sciences are present in person. When the earth will be left by you, O Madhusudana, who will institute, maintain, and teach this course? O Lord, who will expound this dharma duties which is almost lost? 36. O Achyuta, with the loss of knowledge, there is nobody except you in this world who can teach the duties to all the people. 37. Some people know how to explain various duties according to the scriptures, but they do not know the actual method of performance. 38. Therefore, O Lord, there cannot be anyone else now who is the authority to lay down the duties, the expounder of the duties, and the protector of those duties after duly detailing them. 39. Not only on the face of this earth, but even in all the three worlds, there is none else than you who is knowledgeable. 40. Even if we consider the Satyaloka, there are four Vedas, six systems of philosophy, history, mythology, and books of law present there in person. 41. But even there, the Brahma cannot answer the question of his sons, and you had to go there in the form of a swan and satisfy their query. 42. Even in the court of Brahma, there is no speaker like you. You are the very image of absolute reality, and you have come here only to bless your devotees. 43. You, with all these qualities, have established the systems of karma and dharma, and you have also personally demonstrated how to perform them. Now, when you leave this world, who will teach religion? 44. In short, O Shri Krishna, nobody else has the capacity to establish and teach the way of action while achieving devotion also. 45. You are the life of this world. You are the helper of your devotees, and you are the destroyer of the wild elephant of the pride of the devotees, and therefore you are called Madhusudana. Uddhava started to speak like this after offering prayer to the Lord.
तत्त्वन्नः सर्वधर्मज्ञ धर्मस्त्वद्भक्तिलक्षणः यथा यस्य विधीयेत तथा वर्णय मे प्रभो.
Meaning of the verse, O the knower of all the religions, O Lord Shri Krishna, please tell me in principle the religion, including your devotion, laid down for each and every person according to his class and position. 46. You are omniscient. You are the very image of knowledge. Please tell me the secret of right duties of the people according to the caste system and the stage in personal life. 47. So also, please tell me what are the duties of a person outside the framework of caste. When Uddhava requested the Lord like this, the darkly beautiful Sri Krishna was pleased. 48. Uddhava had asked a very important and useful question. When the Yogeshwara Shuka considered the question, he was also pleased. 49. He said to Parikshit, blessed is the intellect of Uddhava. By asking this question, Uddhava has really obliged the whole world.
श्रीशुक उवाच एवं स्वभृत्य मुख्येन पृष्टः स भगवान् हरिः प्रीतः क्षेमाय मर्त्यानां धर्मानाः सनातनान्.
Meaning of the verse, Sri Shuka said, thus questioned by Uddhava, who was the foremost of his servants, the Lord Sri Hari was delighted and taught for the welfare of mortals the courses of conduct which are binding for all times. 50. Shuka said to Parikshit, please listen carefully. Uddhava is really great because he asked how to attain freedom through performing our duty. 51. He was the dearest to the Lord among all his servants, and the Lord found it difficult to remain happy without his company even for a moment. 52. The Lord always shared with him all those secrets which the Lord never revealed to others at all. 53. He did not delay even for a moment giving reply to his question. The Lord, who was not easily available to gods like Brahma, was very intimate with Uddhava. 54. That is why Uddhava enjoyed the first place among all the servants of the Lord, and he naturally prayed and asked the Lord how the freedom can be attained while doing one's own duty only. 55. Dear Parikshit, this question was helpful for the emancipation of the whole world eventually, and for that reason only, the Lord explained nicely how, while performing our own duties, the liberation is achieved. 56. Uddhava had actually wanted to bring out the kindness of the God in making available for all the people, liberating through duty. 57. It is said that the cloud showers rain as soon as it listens to the expect, expectant cry of the bird Chataka, or the cow runs to its calf as soon as it hears the sound of that calf from a distance. 58. Similarly, as soon as the Lord Sri Krishna heard Uddhava's question, he as if raised his voice in the joy of answering, and now listen to what he said.
श्रीभगवानुवाच धर्म्य एव तव प्रश्नः नैश्रेयस्करो नृणाम् वर्णाश्रमाचारवताम् समुद्धव निबोध मे.
Meaning of the verse, the Lord said, your question is full of righteousness because it leads to devotion. So now hear from me about the rules of conduct prescribed for the four castes and stages in personal life. 59. Just as a mother never denies anything to her only child, the Lord Sri Krishna did not disregard any question of Uddhava because Uddhava was very dear to him. 60. He said joyfully, O Uddhava, blessed is your speech. You have virtually built a staircase for all people to reach liberation. 61. My reply to your question is that the persons who follow the social system and their own stage in life while performing actions find that their very duties becomes a mean to liberation. I shall tell you how is it possible. Please listen. 62. I am going to tell you how religion has become an institution well established right from the first age, which is called Krita Yoga at the beginning of the Kalpa.
आदौ कृतयुगे वर्णः नृणाहंस इति स्मृतः कृतकृत्याः प्रजा जात्या तस्मात् कृतयुगं विदुः वेदः प्रणव एवाग्रे धर्मोऽहं वृषरूपधृक् उपासते तपोनिष्ठा हंसं मामुक्तकिल्बिषाः.
Meaning of the verse. In the first Satya Yuga of the present Kalpa, there was only one caste of all the people. The name of the caste was Hansa. People fulfilled their aim of life right from their birth, and therefore the Yuga was also known as Krita Yuga, the age of fulfillment. In the beginning, Pranava alone was the Veda, while I alone as existing in their thoughts was known as bull standing on all its 4 feet, and people were free from sin. They contemplated on me as Hans, the purest God. 63. The first age was Krita Yuga. There were no forecasts, and there was no study of Vedas, and no rules laid down for karma. 64. All people meditated and thought, I am Brahman. In Sanskrit, the words are Aham Brahmasmi, and therefore Hansa was the only caste. 65. At that time, Om was a Veda and I was a religion, as imagined as a bull having 4 legs, which were penance, compassion, truth, and purity. Non religious were nowhere. 66. At that time, Sattva was the only guna. All people were truthful in their actions. They were very religious. Sin and cunning were not at all born. 67. The heart of people was not touched by the desire for money and women belonging to others. 68. The faith of the people was in the maxim, I am the absolute reality. O Uddhava, that is my best devotion, and it is called the loyalty to penance. 69. There was no heaven and no hell, and committing any act against religion was not even dreamt of. 70. Thus, all the people were having their aim of life fulfilled already naturally by their pure actions, and therefore the age was called Krita age.
त्रेतामुखे महाभाग प्राणान् मे हृदयात्रयी विद्या प्रादुरभूत् तस्या अहमासन् त्रिवृन्मखः.
Meaning of the verse, at the beginning of Treta Yuga, O highly blessed Uddhava, the threefold Vedas was revealed from my heart through my respiration, and from the later, I, as sacrifice with its triple functions of Ahota, Advaryu, and Udgata. 71. Oh, Uddhava, you are very fortunate in this Kali age because you have got faith befitting the people belonging to the Krita age. 72. In the Treta age, karma began. I am the supreme person known as Vairaj, and through my respiration, the triple Vedas and the duties came into existence. 73. Then the triple signs, the various differences, various mantras, and poetic meters, and the three Vedas, namely Ruk, Yajus, and Sama, became manifest with all their branches. 74. From the three Vedas came the three kinds of sacrifices. And I, as a place of sacrifice, with three Mekhalas, and there are three performers like Advaryu, Hota, and Udgata. 75. Thus in Treta, the sacrifice was my body. In the next two verses, the Supreme Person, the Lord Sri Krishna, is telling the various authorities for performing of action according to the Varna and Ashrama.
I think we can pause over here for today. Then we can take up tomorrow of this. So, Nikhilaj, you can share your thoughts.
Like what Uddhava is asked is all about like Karma Yoga, which we heard in Gita. And it is very near to us in this present life. How do we get liberation while doing our duties?
Yes.
Then Lord started explaining about the Satya Yuga and the Treta Yuga. How in Satya Yuga there was no sin, no karmas, no actions, like everything was dedicated to God, which we do. Like, they used to follow like Sarva Dharman Parityajya. And in Treta Yuga, karma, sorry?
Sorry, in Treta Yuga, sorry?
Karma started and sacrifice.
Very good. I said the 31st
I
OV
think
was very grateful. Sorry?
I like the fact that it distilled the essence of why religion was created.
Yes, and how it was created, division and skill. The 31st OV is nice. You are called the slayer of enemies because you destroy the enemies of the seeker, which are desire, anger, greed, pride. So that was very beautiful. I have surrendered myself totally to you because I do not find in all the three worlds anybody else who can destroy the enemies of the devotees. So the enemy of the devotees are the desire, anger, greed, pride, which we all have at different permutations, combinations at different times and different levels. So that's a beautiful thing that Lord is the slayer of. I liked that line very much. Only 31, 32. Anybody else has any other thoughts to share? Yeah. We'll go for the closing prayers. Then tomorrow
And
we
here
continue.
also, by
Uh,
doing rituals, how do we develop that bhakti and the devotion was
mm,
the first few ways.
yes.
So it is also equally important to do our rituals.
Yes. Then only it will get washed up. Suddenly we cannot graduate. Which is we should do and then rise above it. Without doing that.
But I have a doubt. When do we feel that now that rituals is over, we are
It will come to us. Our parents, when we were small, kept on doing, and at certain point in their life, they didn't do it.
But
It drops off
when we do
automatic. It is not planned and drop. It goes automatic.
But Varshaji, when we do these rituals, then why is there a sankalpa? But sankalpa is kama, artha, moksha, and things like that, right? So is it not
Because the
desire when we say kama?
yeah, but the karma for the moksha should come, no? The desire, the
Desire
lower
for
desire
moksha.
should go and the higher desire should come. It's a gradual state, right? Suddenly we can't be pure that, okay, from tomorrow I don't party, I don't eat this, I don't smell that or wear this. We have all that. So it will be planted in the minds and then slowly it will drop out when we reach the higher. A lower tendency should go. So that's why we take a sankalpa. Each time when we take a sankalpa, sit for a puja, sit for a yajna, something in us subtly changes. A person who is not at all doing and the person who is doing. A yearly Gita Havan we can take. Gita Havan, when it is organized over there, yearly when we sit in that Homakunda, something in us is changing year by year. It is subtle. And it's far better than the person who is not at all coming over there, even that once in a year. Something those who are attending regularly, something in them is happening. And then it comes up later. And what we were knowing few years ago, now we are knowing far better than what is happening. Our understanding increases, our perspective widens. So doing that ritual, sitting in front of that Havan and doing even that once a year, is very important. Something in us we offer a lower tendency and unknowingly some higher tendency we are cultivating. So it's very crucial to do the rituals, do the Havans, take the Sankalpa. And we have, this some subtle desire. Somebody wants fame, that I should get praises, I should get some name. We have that kind of a thing. People should speak good about me. I should not have a bad name. We have, like this in society. If my name is uttered, it should be associated with this. Some small, small desires we have. Any such thing, it is Bhagwan only. And we'll have to rise over that. So, in fact, when we have the desire, maybe desire to earn money, desire to hold a position, desire to whatever, uh, taking a sankalpa will make us dharmic in getting that. Not by hook crook that, okay, do something and then get the name, fame, money. Not like that. So that desire will be in the righteous way, upholding the dharma we can achieve that. Taking a sankalpa will give that bala. So this mental bala is very subtle thing to have that sattvic bala. Oh, it is important to take sankalpa. So we can have come. So once in Singapore when Swami Shukdevanand had come, then I had told him that I think I have such a big ego that when I do things, I have to tell it out loud. Then I feel um, boosted about, okay, I've done and I have acknowledged, I've told this to people. So now I'm bound and I can do it better like that. So अगर आपको उसको ईगो लगता है तो आप ईगो करो खूब करो धार्मिक है बाद में वो जाएगा अभी आपको लग रहा है ना आप करो like that he said. So if that desire or that vasana is strong, you will have to exhaust that, right? So if that is coming in the dharmic platform, do it in the dharmic way and finish off that rather than upholding in a wrong way. So that's fine. But it's important then to hold it higher and leave this lower tendency and not stay over there only or go lower than that. We should have that expansion awareness always. And as a seeker, we get trapped into so many things. Huh? If in house it will be, if the relatives it will be, in our financial status sometimes it will be, so many things it will be, or some pending childhood trauma it would come. That we have to get over something. So many things will be there. So as a seeker, it will give us a strength to arise above that and drop. Or maybe some guilt we are holding that we have not done or we have done something. It's always good to hold a dharmic sankalpa. Any more thoughts? Any more?
Actually, OV65, Varshaji, I think it's so nice. At that time, Om was the only Veda I was religion and imagined as a bull having four legs, which is penance, compassion, truth, and purity. When I read this particular bull, I recollect that in Bhagavatam only, right? That this one was there.
The only one leg of the bull was
Yes,
remaining
yes,
and all the three bull legs. Yes,
yes.
yes.
That is
Yeah.
one thing which I was. And Sattva was the only guna. Imagine. And the sin and cunningness was not even born. I'm just
Yes.
imagining that time, how people would be.
Yeah. Beautiful. Our thoughts are settled. Let us join tomorrow again to continue from verse 13, OV 76. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु Hari Om,
Hare
everyone. Thank you for joining. Let's continue tomorrow. Hari Om.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hariom, Varshaji.
Thank you.